welcome back. You're watching the world of mid-caps. Blue Star is a stock in focus today. Hasn't done much in trade today, trading subdued for now. But if you pull up a 1 month chart on that counter, you'll see the smart gains that it has seen, and that's because the IMD in fact is predicting one of the hottest summers on record right now, and that's why the stock is up about 15% on a 1 month basis. But the big news for Blue Star is that it's planning to set up 2 units with an investment of 215 crores. Let's get in the management. B. Thiagarajan, the joint MD of Blue Stars, joins us on the phone line right now. Good morning, Mr. Thiagarajan. Thank you for speaking with us. If you could just take us to the details of the 2 units that you're planning to set up, what's the kind of investment that will go in and the capacity that they will bring on board?
Good morning. Thank you for talking to me. We have been growing well in the unitary products business, the room air conditioners as well as deep freezers, water coolers, etc. And we had 2 oldest units, one in Thane and another in Bharuch. Both the factories have been closed down. And our room air conditioners are manufactured in Himachal Pradesh. There are 2 plants there, and there is another plant in Ahmedabad which manufactures deep freezers. The raw material from Mumbai port keeps moving to Himachal. From Himachal it moves all over India as finished goods. Our market, the share of the market in South India, out of the total number of units we sell, Southern India alone constitutes around 50%. So this is one of the problems we had, that 12 to 15 days of finished goods movement, raw material and finished goods transportation expenses. Therefore, we felt a need that we should have a manufacturing unit in Southern India. The Himachal unit was under excise exemption. That period was over, and so that factory can now run without excise, so there is no problem. But the additional growth that is coming in, we wanted a location which can provide a CENVAT exemption. So therefore we zeroed down on Jammu. So in Jammu, 1 factory, in Sea City, Andhra Pradesh, another factory, both put together at a cost of 215 crores, we will be going ahead and commissioning. The commissioning schedule is May 2017, we should be commissioning Jammu, and May 2018, Sea City should go on stream. And unfortunately, due to the government formation in Jammu, there was some kind of a delay, but I think we will get through that and acquire the land and go ahead with the commissioning. By chance, if the Jammu unit is going to be delayed further, we may have to give priority to Sea City and then take up Jammu. So, but as of now, Jammu will be on fast track. That's what we intend to do. And both the factories will be state-of-the-art. It will have full backward integration in line with the Make in India theme, and the third is that it will manufacture room air conditioners, deep freezers and water coolers. It has a provision to manufacture water purifiers, the business which we have entered into last week.
Okay, Mr. Thiagarajan, this is Hiral on this side. So as you mentioned, both these facilities will in turn, boost some in terms of revenues as well as in terms of operational efficiency is concerned. So what's the kind of margin expansion that we could look at after you commission these facilities? Because as you said, you will be saving some amount in terms of transportation charges are concerned. Additionally, there will be some savings in terms of taxes are concerned as well. So what's the kind of margin expansion that we can look at?
In the cooling product segment, we have been managing an operating margin of somewhere around 9.5 to 10%. Our goal in 3 years will be something like 12%, but as you can very well appreciate, when you set up a factory, it won't go into full capacity. And the second thing is you will incur equally the interest and depreciation charges, right, till it pays back. And our intention or the goal or the strategy is to improve the margin by 200 basis points.
Right.
Right. So, sir, talking about your core business, which is, of course, AC and refrigeration, we are in the midst of one of the hottest summers on record. What's the kind of growth that you expect in this season? And if you have any sales targets or, market share gains that you're looking at?
So we had stated that the market should grow by 15%, but every year we have grown by 100 basis points more than the market, in the sense that against 10% market growth last year, we have grown by around 20%. In the coming year, that is FY17, my guess or my forecast is the market should be growing by 15%, we should grow by 25%. But going by the summer heat wave that is prevailing at many locations, I think the market has the potential to grow by 20%, in which case we should aim to grow by 30%. And I am very optimistic about this season after a couple of years of, disappointing summer. And a good summer also brings good monsoon. And monsoon is equally important to us because more than 55% of our sale comes from tier 3, 4, 5 markets. And if monsoon is good only, we get their spending on durables during the festival season. So therefore, on the whole, the prospect seems to be very good this year.
Mr. Thiagarajan, even if we talk about the e-commerce side of the business, earlier if you see in terms of the festive season, you did mention to us that almost 5%, that's the kind of sales that you witnessed in terms of from the e-commerce stream during the festive season. So in the next 2 to 3 years, what's the kind of sales that you are looking to achieve from the e-commerce side?
My guess, many people within my own company and my friends outside question this. I am certain that in 3 years' time, 30% of the sale of air conditioners will take place through e-commerce channel. It is inevitable. And, there are 3 trends which I have been saying. One, e-commerce as a channel which we have to reckon with and learn to do business with, and which we are very well prepared. Second trend is the inverter air conditioners, which provide even 40% higher energy efficiency than a 5-star air conditioner. That's becoming close to 50% in 3 years' time. By 2020, more than 75% of the air conditioners sold being inverter air conditioners. That as a second trend. The third trend is the Wi-Fi enabled machines, like 8 models we have launched, which are through a mobile application you can operate. And I think all air conditioners in 3 years will be Wi-Fi ready, like HD ready. And the prices of these electronics will keep coming down, and it is becoming digital. These 3 trends, according to me, are irreversible. And that is the way one should go about.
Right. Mr. Thiagarajan, thank you for speaking to us this morning. That's the management of Blue Star, talking about their 2 units that will come up with an investment of over 200 crores. They're expecting the market to grow by 15% in FY17, also seeing a push in the e-commerce space. But with that, it's a wrap on this edition of World of Midcaps. It's goodbye from Hiral and me, but Mini Menon will take forward the action on Bottom Line up next, put the spotlight on the cement sector and what's all the buzz around it with Sanjay Ladiwala of Cement Stockists Association.